Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's time for the NBA. What? Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Coach Steve.
He is an amazing leader. DA, thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Hawks. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they thought they had a great chance to start out on top and stay there. But it's still early, and they still have a lot of firepower on that roster.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. We've got Higgins. Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Poole in a shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. Many players on their best behavior to start the year. Do things get more chippy as the season goes on?
If you were in a marriage, Kevin, let's say, and you are, let's say you had what's called the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Right around December, that's about your 5th year of marriage. And guys start to think about, you know what, I keep seeing you every day, and I don't like how it is that I'm playing, and I don't like where we are right now. It's cold in this gym. What is going on? That might spill over occasionally to competition on the field.
Well, because my wife plays this game, watches our broadcast,
yeah.
I'm always in the honeymoon stage.
I'm looking at you, Kevin, and I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe she's playing it. And the Bucks with possession here after the miss from Stephen Curry. It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Wiggins. Here's Poole. He's off on that one. Good D by Drummond. Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from the great one.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Higgins passes to Wiggins. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The great one. Can't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Wiggins against Drummond. And the pass to Curry. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Here's Pascal. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins from outside.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
It's stolen. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him.
Pascal, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Poole. Giannis with a block.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Here's the great one. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
For 3. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Curry passes to Pascal. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry with the three. And the Warriors miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Poole. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Drummond.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. So it's the Bucks now. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Good. That's 7 points for the great one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry passes to Pascal. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Drummond. Antetokounmpo finds Drummond. Bucks passing it around. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Drummond. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's Poole. Passes to Higgins. Pass to Poole. And the basket is good. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Bledsoe. Fires for 3. That shot, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
So it's the Bucks now, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. And Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Golden State, Tinsley's checked in. And it's Simons in for Curry. Here's Middleton. Not going to go that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Here's Middleton. The Warriors making the shot. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Simons. 11 points last game. Pulls up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The great one passes to Drummond. Here's DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Curry. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Higgins. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 32 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
A nice shot by Melly.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The pass to Wiggins. Here's Poole, defended by Middleton. And again, no good by Golden State.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to the great one. Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Drummond. Higgins grabs the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
Milwaukee with the ball after the Warriors pick up 3. The great one passes to Melly. For 3, Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pascal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Middleton kicks to Drummond. The pass to the great one. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the great one.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Now here's Wiggins. 6 points for him. Fires from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to the great one. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 9 points for the great one.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Pass to Poole. Back to Curry. Here's Pascal. Passes it to Poole. Fires the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yep, that one goes. The great one's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Brett, with the corner three being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Bledsoe. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
But obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Now here's Curry. Now the pass to Higgins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Intercepted. Wiggins surveying the floor. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
No good on the second free throw.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. It's tipped. The great one passes to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's Drummond. It's blocked. And here we go. Here's Poole, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And the shot goes down. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Pass to the great one. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing.
6 seconds left in the first half. A Three-pointer, Wiggins, what a play, simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And a huge three there.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the center position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Curry, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Pascal. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point forward concept in full display here tonight, as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
Curry against Bledsoe. Curry looking around. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Higgins has got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Onto the Kumbo, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Poole, no good.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And the basket by Pascal. He's got 10.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Just 4 to shoot. Higgins, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Higgins has got 4 this quarter.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3rd is Andre Drummond.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Passes it to Higgins. He kicks it to Bullock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Higgins' shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 12. Giannis passes to Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For Milwaukee, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Curry. The pass to Tinsley. Higgins passes to Curry from past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry shot from distance, pure.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's the great one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Curry. High arcing shot.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Pascal following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Tinsley, and it's sent back by Drummond. To the inside, and to Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Curry. No good, unable to end this run.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Fires the three. Leaps for it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Tinsley. To the paint. Here's Higgins. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker.
Bledsoe passes to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Shoots from the high post. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Steph Curry, and it's Pascal in at center. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line for your Bucks, the great one. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from the great one. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? I mean,
no, it can't be that.
well, I don't know if...
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game. Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that.
Curry passes to Pascal. Here's Tinsley. Demonic, Antetokounmpo defending, and it's sent back by Drummond. Giannis high post. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's now 24 points for Giannis.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's Poole, three-pointer, And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to the great one. And he jams it with authority.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Tinsley. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jonathan Motley's checked in for Andre Drummond. And the Warriors also making a change. Bullock's checked in. Here's Butler. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And Antetokounmpo.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Warriors have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Back to Adams. Pass to Bullock. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Mm-hmm. Here's Tinsley. Adams outside. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist. Tinsley's got 5 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Adams, the pass to Butler. Now, here's Bullock. Pass to Shepard. Now Tinsley. 5 to shoot. Over Giannis. A shot by Tinsley, no good.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Adams, the pass to Butler. Knocks it loose. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about, Kevin, when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also, because of changes in rules, And because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Be unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Motley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
At the line for your Bucks, McLeod.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a... It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Fred Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our... Sports Crew.